A U.S. representative has declared he will introduce legislation to have SEC boss Gary Gensler removed from his role. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, Chair Gary Gensler could be facing unemployment after United States Representative Warren Davidson declared he would introduce legislation to fire the SEC boss. In an April 15 tweet responding to Coinbase's legal chief, Paul Gorawal, the crypto-friendly representative announced his intention to have Gensler removed from his role after the SEC's latest announcement about revisiting the proposed redefinition of an exchange. To correct a long series of abuses, I am introducing legislation that removes the chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission and replaces the role with an executive director that reports to the board, where authority resides, Davidson tweeted. Former chairs of the SEC are ineligible, he added. Gensler said in an April 14 meeting the proposed rule amendments could benefit investors and markets by bringing certain brokers under additional regulatory scrutiny as well as modernizing rules that define an exchange. Similar amendments were proposed in January 2022. At the time, crypto advocacy groups suggested it was an overreach of the SEC's authority that could jeopardize participation in the space. SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce, known as Crypto Mom for her pro-crypto positions, criticized the new proposed rule amendments in an April 14 statement declaring stagnation, centralization, expatriation, and extinction are the watchwords of the latest move by the SEC. Rather than embracing the promise of new technology as we have done in the past, here we propose to embrace stagnation, force centralization, urge expatriation, and welcome extinction of new technology, Peirce said. Accordingly, I dissent, she added. According to Peirce, unlike in the past when the SEC embraced new technology, the modern regulator has been expanding its reach to solve problems that do not exist. She further opined the SEC has taken the approach of refusing to alter current regulations to allow room for new technologies and new ways of doing business. Today's commission tells entrepreneurs trying to do new things in our markets to come in and register, Peirce said. When entrepreneurs find they cannot, the commission dismisses the possibility of making practical adjustments to our registration framework to help entrepreneurs register, and instead rewards their good faith with an enforcement action. Peirce also accused the SEC of using the notice and comment rulemaking process as a threat. According to Peirce, because of the concerns over the ambiguity and scope of the new proposed rule changes and the SEC's limited understanding of the space, a concept release should have been issued instead. I wish we had proceeded differently, Peirce said. Over the last few years, the SEC has launched more than a few high-profile actions against crypto companies such as Ripple, LBRY, and Coinbase over alleged violations. It has also taken aim at staking and stablecoins, prompting some critics to argue the SEC has been using enforcement actions to develop the law on a case-by-case basis rather than creating clear regulations. Magazine, Crypto Wendy on trashing the SEC, sexism, and how underdogs can win.